Yo, YouTube, what's the word, family? What's the word, man? Listen, it's your boy Moonbound Crypto signing back live with another one. I know it's late, but I feel like I gotta tell y'all what I feel like is going on off of the data I collected over the past couple weeks, um, off of our, crypto experience for the past couple years, and pretty much where I see the crypto market going right now. We got to play this John smart, real rap. Like you can't have all your eggs in one basket, in one basket, especially knowing things are changing around you. You know what I mean? I'm matured in this market, and I just want to, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Nothing is financial advice, but I do want to point some things out that I've seen lately that I feel like y'all should definitely pay attention to because there's so many cryptos, and it can get confusing. But sometimes you could single some things out. But without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna take our time. You feel me? I got work in the morning, but you feel me? It's just us. We gotta lock in. You feel me? Cause no one else is gonna, no one else is gonna take us up out of here. You feel me? Like no one is gonna take care of us, so we gotta take care of ourselves. You feel me? Yo, Jake, Crypto Head, EBG, what's the word, y'all? What's the word? Um, so first, I'm gonna start off looking at the stocks. I know this is a crypto channel, but I'm gonna look at the stocks to show y'all well, at least to see where the money's going. I haven't really looked at the stocks for a while, but usually it tells you what, pretty much like the sentiment of the market, what's going on. So I'm seeing a lot of green. Nvidia is up, MicroStrategy is up, Microsoft is up. We got Bitcoin up, Tesla's up. VanEck is a little bit down, but nothing crazy. BlackRock is up. All of BlackRock stuff is up. BlackRock Technology and Trust. BlackRock, incorporate the actual stock. VanEck China Bond and ETF is is up, but right now I'm seeing gold taking a dip. Gold is taking a dip. Let me see how much of a dip. Down on the day slightly. Down on the week. I'm seeing some commitment though. I'm seeing some commitment. They're getting back into the stock market. That shows, the green on BlackRock, Nvidia, stuff like that. When I see gold, go down, since gold is pretty much the stock market's safe haven, seeing green in the market, that makes sense. But let me see if I see any safe havens doing, better than usual. So we got the Japanese yen is down, the euro's down. It's putting in a recovery, but it's still down. The yuan is going up. The yuan is going up slightly. I guess tariffs, something. See, the last time I seen this, the yuan wasn't doing so hot. So I guess the tariffs, there's something must be going on with the tariffs. Don't really know. Haven't really been paying attention. But there has to been some type of deal that had to been made. Something to see the yuan. But the yuan, as a matter of fact, now that I'm looking at it, the yuan is up on the week, but still down on the month. So that's one out of a couple. But then again, China is the number two economy in the world. So to see theirs going up, this could be bullish for, all of us. You know what I mean? And we got Russia. We got Russia doing well too. Okay, so we got so we got the superpowers really doing well. You know, their economies are doing well. So I guess, they're getting ready to, enter the market, probably accumulate some more assets, more Bitcoin. I feel like this is all bullish, but I see more stability going on in the markets, inside the stock markets, that is. I don't really see their safe havens. I don't really see that much fear right now. I see that they're going back into their projects, into their favorite stocks, since the stocks market is actually doing fairly well, but not fully recovered, but doing better. Um, Let me go over to X. Let me show you a couple things, you guys. All right. So for starters, I wanted to show y'all. Wait, before I even get to Sui, right? Before I even get there, right? Before I even get there, right? We got to post from Dogelon Mars, Captain himself, still standing 10 toes with us. Like, just know, once we get rich, you feel me, and we grow and we become the people that we envision ourselves to be. Just know it all started with Dogelon Mars. Like, nah, I mean, I really feel like this journey is definitely going to be worth it because man, our destiny is, our destiny is going to be bright. Like, our destiny is going to be beautiful, like, like successful. Our destiny is going to be successful, y'all. Like, our destiny is going to be everything that we envisioned it, and probably more. We probably, shit, destiny that's going to be this. uh oh my goodness. Oh my god. Like, listen, y'all, we ain't been here for no reason, you feel me? That's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you. Like, feel me? We ain't been here for no reason. We ain't buy the red to get ahead for no reason. We just have to continue our journey. Like, you feel me? I'm not gonna quit. You shouldn't neither. Do it for your bloodline. Do it for whatever, makes you tick. You feel me? It's a number of things that make me tick. But number one, my bloodline. You feel me? I gotta secure my bloodline because down the line, 30 years down the line, once Bitcoin is at multiple millions of dollars, Ethereum is at tens of thousands of dollars, you know, who knows where Dogelon Mars is going to be? Who knows where the crypto market's going to be? But we have to be in here now before this mass adoption fully roll out. Like, we don't want to be left behind, you guys. Like, anyone that's not here is most likely going to be locked in the old system forever. But, can't save them all, right? Shout out to Julian. Found this guy on Raul Powell's page. Um, so this is the Bitcoin and the Bitcoin 14-day RSI. So he said carving out a bottom at this time, carving out a bottom could take time. Be patient. So this is the last bottom we carved out in 2023, I believe, like 2023. We carved out another bottom in 2024. I know y'all remember that summer, a little bit after the halving. We climbed up. Now we're carving out another bottom, ready to go back up. I don't know if we're going to carve out the bottom going all the way to the end of this box, but just be patient, you guys. Just take this time to DCA, like real rap. Like, I have so much bullish news for y'all. I have so many projects. I have a couple projects I want to show y'all. I know we're buying Elon, but if you actually wanted to DCA and a couple other projects, I'm going to show you what I'm in personally and what I feel like is going to do well. Again, none of this is financial advice, but DCAing in good projects before they, go parabolic, especially being in the bull run, knowing, because we all are waiting for the same thing. We all know that the market will recover, but it's nice to have other projects, diamonds in the rough that's going to do well, in my perspective. But, let's just, lock in for now. Let's lock in. This is the red line is the average price trajectory following the last three Bitcoin RSI oversold signals. So it's looking like we're going to, go up and hit about 140,000. It makes sense too, in my personal perspective. It makes sense. But as you see, it's a little bit of a lag. This probably put us somewhere in July or something. But for right now, until we hit until we hit these new all-time highs, we've been in the market. This is why it's better to be, have time in the market than to try to time the market, because we know more than someone just trying to throw in 100,000 to try to make a quick buck. We actually, if we had that 100,000, not saying, all of us don't, but you know what I mean, that, that 100,000, that million, we actually know, how to, make it twerk a little bit better. That way, we can actually have as much gains at the top of the market instead of just aping in, not really knowing what's going on. You feel me? So we gonna be alright, you guys. You know what I mean? No need to FOMO. Just continue to buy the red, continue to go to work, continue to DCA, and keep your head on the swivel. You feel me? March Madness is behind us. And right now we're about to go into May. What is May going to offer us? I don't know. But if nothing happens in May, I'm definitely ready for, something to happen in the summertime. Latest September, October, November. Latest. But this year, most definitely, like another spike, like what happened in 2021. Will it happen like 2021? I don't know. But, we're going to be locked in until further notice. So shout out to North Carolina. Bitcoin passed all committees. Yo, listen, you guys. People are still going to work and not following suit. Like I talk to people at work sometimes and I'd be like, do you know that, Donald Trump, set up a Bitcoin reserve? And they was like, yeah. And I'm just like, and you still don't have no crypto at all? And they be like, no. People want to work. You feel me? They don't want, like, you feel me? They don't want to, like, if you want anything good in this world, you got to take a risk. I know that firsthand. You got to take a risk. You got to roll the dice. People want to go to work for the rest of their lives and complain about it. I'm convinced. Listen, man, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. I'm convinced. Like, people just want to go to work, complain that they don't have enough, complain that they don't, have enough time for their families or whatever, but don't want to do nothing about it. Whatever. Whatever. But we here, you know? Shout out to Crypto Rover. He said 80% of all US dollars in circulation were printed in the last 5 years. So, you guys, when I think about that, right? When I think about that statement right there, right? So let's think about this. The 80% of the US dollars, you feel me? 80% of the US dollars that are in circulation right now was printed. 80% of them were printed within the last 5 years. And they're about to print more. They're about to cut rates and print more. And Bitcoin is about to break 100,000, 120,000 plus. If you're not here now, you're going to be trapped in the system. I'm convinced. But you know what I mean? Look, just just DCA. You feel me? Just DCA. We gonna go over more stuff. My fault. I left the joint by accident. But yeah, man, you should definitely DCA, man. We gonna go over some projects in a second. Just letting y'all know that you feel me. They're making y'all dollars more worthless, and they're about to cut more rates. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. For those that ain't here, BlackRock just brought another 30,000 tokens of Ethereum worth 50 million. You feel me? People see Ethereum is changing. Ethereum is, turning to more of a, computer more, more used for transactions. That's why I believe Vitalik is, starting up, removing the EVM and putting in the risk 4 or the risk V because, I'm pretty sure BlackRock and everyone else that's, heavily invested in Ethereum, BlackRock, uh, Financial Liberty, all of them, Vanex, they probably, call Vanek like, I mean, call the Vitalik like, can you make this stuff faster, bro? Like, come on, like, let's speed this shit up. But yeah, shout out to BlackRock paving the way. Still locked in, still locked in. I mean, but now, let me go. Let me show you some real good, right? So I'm gonna show y'all why I'm investing in Sui so much, right? So for one, well, this is something new. This is something I just found out. So for one, Pokemon is reportedly looking to launch its own cryptocurrency on the Sui blockchain. That's lit. With NFTs integrated. That's lit. Like, I don't know what Pokemon they gonna start first. Is it gonna be a Pikachu, Charizard? I don't know. But either way, that's bullish for Sui. Um, y'all already know how many Pokemon fans is out there, bro. Everyone's gonna want to buy Sui to be able to get their favorite Pokemon NFT. This is gonna, create more awareness about the crypto space. Mind you, there's only 6% of the people in the world in crypto. We're beyond early, you guys. We're going to be all right. I know it's taking a little bit longer than usual, but don't use your time wisely. You feel me? Like nah, I mean, we locking in. We going through the the growing pains together. We gonna be alright. We gonna glow up together. You feel me? So yeah, stay down, y'all. Stay down, man. I'm rocking out with you. So royalty himself says, Eric Trump, that is, says that he owns Sui. Eric Trump owns Sui, yo. All right, and if that's not good enough, right? Donald Trump's World Liberty partners with Sui. So his organization just partnered with Sui. And y'all already know how much Ethereum World Liberty has. Y'all know how much. Come on, man. You can't make this stuff up. You feel me? Just come on, like pull up. It's okay. Just go ahead, take a dip, but buy the red that you already know, now I mean, the mantra. Buy the red to get ahead. You feel me? Buy the red to get ahead and you'll be all right. You feel me? We're taking a little dip right now. Now I mean, go ahead, go eat. So this is some of the games. I hope this ain't got no music. Hold up real quick. Started from the top. So Sui has games. I see some shooters. Looks pretty good. Looking good. Like you see multiple games. This is going to bring more adoption. Like, look how many people are supporting this. Like, they're having competitions within these games.
You feel me? The Sui Gaming Summit. Like it already happened, but people are supporting this ecosystem. Like I want to play these games, once I get my PC. I want to play to earn. Shout out to shout out to Vanek. Vanek launches Sui ETN, now listed on Euronext, Amsterdam, and Paris exchanges. So they know about Sui overseas. Like this is a multinational powerhouse. You feel me? Just you if you see Vanek, you feel me? That's a superpower right there. That's a major entity. Like don't sleep on Vanek. Do your research on Vanek. Carney Capital files for SUI ETF. SUI ETF. That's all. That's all you. Nah, I mean that's all you really need to hear at the end of the day, man. SUI ETF. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. You feel me? You wanna you wanna buy good projects that's gonna have good growth. SUI is a L1, just like Ethereum. SUI is smaller than Ethereum, faster than Ethereum, and less expensive than Ethereum. I feel like this I feel like Sui belongs in everyone's portfolio because it's doing everything we want. We got the AI, we got the video games, we got the community. We're everywhere across seas. Like you feel me? The devs are clearly building, but I could keep going. 21 shares. Sui ETF registered in Delaware. Another entity registering another SUI ETF. And I feel like these things are going to go because, hello, look who's in that joint. You hear me? You hear me? Look who's in that joint. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. And last but not least, yo, we all been Ethereum for a long time. Ethereum never gave us no game, yo. Ethereum never gave us no video game, man. No handheld. This is lit. They're building. Look, even give you a baby blue game case. That's lit, yo. This is the future. Don't be left behind, y'all. And this game look good. I ain't gonna hold you. The case look good. Everything look good. Looks like a nice size for my hand because I got big hands. So yeah, it looks like my I ain't gonna get caught up on my own fingers. Nice big nice big display. But yeah, they are, what I mean? They standing 10 toes for Suey, man. You know, once this is over, we, could probably go to some of these meet and greets and, see what they talking about. You know what I mean? I'm trying to run the bag up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to travel and stuff. You feel me? Like, I don't know about you, but look, I like hotels. You hear me? I like hotels. I like nice hotels I never been in. Like I know this ain't got nothing to do with crypto. I know this ain't got nothing to do with crypto, but Trump Towers in Dubai and is accepting crypto payments. I know that he's going to accept Sui, Bitcoin, and Trump coin. Hopefully. Hopefully Trump coin, but most definitely Trump coin. But yeah, look at that John, man. Look at that John, man. I'm trying to go on the Trump Tower. Real rat. I'm trying to get away. Go to Dubai. Never been. Look, man, I know we all got goals, but we gotta get right. You feel me? We gotta get right, or we gonna get left. So we gotta put in the work, even if it hurt. You see me? 1 o'clock in the morning, going in. Um, Another thing I wanted to show you was the Bitcoin M2 money supply. So pretty much, when I zoom in right here, the blue line is the money supply. The black line is is Bitcoin. If I could zoom in, right? So I don't know if this chart is completely accurate, but what I will say is that we follow this blue line. You feel me? When the money supply go down, we catch it. So we just hit bullish. You feel me? We just hit bullish. Let us keep on climbing up. You feel me? This is the 1 month. Let me see the 3 month. This is what I want to show you. Oh, boom. So boom, we're the black line. You feel me? Y'all see the money supply is way up there. We did not catch them yet. You feel me? We gotta be patient. We gotta take this time to buy our favorite projects. It's right there. Let me blow it up a little bit more. Well, I can't really blow it up that much. But as y'all see, the money supply is the blue line, Bitcoin is the black line. The money supply is growing and Bitcoin is still down here. We will follow in due time. It's just a little bit of a lag. When is this going to put us? Who knows? Probably in the middle of the summer, probably in the end of the year, but definitely 2025. I know we've been saying the same thing, you guys, for a while, but hey, this affair is taking longer than I expected. Like, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? I can't say the same for y'all. A lot of y'all might, get your money, probably put your money in, your business or whatever you want to do with your money is your, personal endeavors. But me personally, I'm going to take this money, I'm going to grow it, and I'm going to use it to pay for my life. I'm going to be, a trader with the money glitch, but we're going to go over that later. You feel me? We're going to go over that later. We're going to take the joint step by step. But yeah, I'm going to show you. We're going to follow this money supply. Yes, it's grueling. Yes, it's taking a little bit. But anything worth having doesn't come easy. And we're going to work for our bags, y'all. Even if it kill us. Because I'm willing to die over this shit. I don't know about you, but I'm not. I'd rather die than work for the next 40 years for someone else. Because I'm gonna tell you like someone told me. If you ain't got no plan for yourself, someone is going to make a plan for you. And the reason I say that shit is because look, yeah, I got a job, and yeah, he's going to pay for me to go to school. So he made his plan for me. I'm supposed to go to school and be a good boy and work forever he feels like I deserve. I'm cool. I'm gonna lock in for now, keep my head down, I'm gonna work hard. But once I get this money, man, we gone. You hear me? We gone. I ain't working for no one every day. Every day can't get sick. Anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. All right, so this is your compass. My fault. This is your compass. This is the Ethereum rainbow chart. Still pretty much looking how it was last time I checked up on it. But I'm seeing some support down here in these blue ranges inside this green range. Like y'all see that? We hit that blue range and we're trading sideways. We ain't leave the accumulate range, but I know y'all see that floor kind of put in. Let's continue to trade sideways and climb higher. You know what I mean? I'm sticking to the compass. It is what it is. Like, you could use a compass back in the day. It didn't mean that you ain't hit some type of obstacle along the way. Like everything wasn't, you wasn't always on the south side of the hill when you used the compass. I'll tell you that much. Let me go to the Bitcoin rainbow chart, the other half of the compass. still waiting on the same thing, y'all. Still waiting on the same thing. It's blue line, orange zone get rich. Blue line, orange zone get rich. Blue line, orange zone get rich. Blue line, we got a yellow zone, y'all. Lock in, y'all. We ain't get our orange zone get rich, y'all. Real rap. We ain't get our orange zone. We sticking to the basics and we gonna trust our compass. North is north and south is south. Right now, we're going north, up to the orange zone, and we ain't get there yet. So do your darnest and buy. Don't get depressed. This is not the time to get depressed. Right now, it's the time to learn and figure out our next move because our next move gotta be our best move. Real rap. Uh, so fear and greed, fear and greed index. You feel me? At a neutral, at a 52. We got a couple trading coins, alpaca, looks, cookie, pundix, and drift. Trending coins on DexScan. We got Trump, Chemo, Fart Coin, Popcat, and more Fart Coin. All right. So I could go. I could go down the route of price prediction right now. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me get that out the way. Let me get that out the way. Let me get some price prediction right now because we have put in some support. A matter of fact, I don't really want to do no price prediction right now. That's not really the point of this video. I really want y'all to understand what the hell I've been seeing. So, you already know about the money glitch, right? You already know how I run. For the newcomers, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how I run. So you gotta download X. You feel me? Go download X, and you go find the blacksmith. His name is Zach Humphreys. He's right here. You gotta find the blacksmith. You go follow Zach Humphreys. You go hit X Tiago. It's within his bio. So, it's over here. It's called X Tiago. You hit X Tiago. If it Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Alright, so you go to XTalgo, then you go to xtiago.com. You got to give XTalgo a follow. You feel me? Alright, being difficult on me today. Whatever, my whole week was difficult. Um, so the pricing is fair, in my personal opinion. You could, just knock it out the park for a cool nickel, $500. You could use $500 to be taken care of for a year. You could use, the quarterly, a buck 25. That's 3 months. Or you could, start off really small with the $50 one. But me personally, I'm going for the quarterly because I really want to run the bag up, you know, and I feel like I could really run the bag up in 3 months versus just 1 month. I feel like, I'm kind of restricted. Um, and then once you get that downloaded onto your phone, it's really simple to use. Me personally, I will always wait for a momentum down to play out, just like just like now. Most of the market is taking a slight dip, so you will want that momentum to fully play out. Don't over jump it. Just like this momentum down. You probably seen a little green, but you ain't get the green light. You ain't get the possible retracement up. That's what you want to wait on. A possible retracement up. That's where you put your money. When you put your money there, make sure you check the liquidity of the token. Make sure you check the market cap of the token because you get stuck. We're going to have real money. You feel me? You're probably playing with $10,000 or better per trade. Make sure you don't get stuck inside these trades because you can get stuck if the liquidity is not there, but the market cap is real good, or the market cap is too small and the liquidity is not there. Either way, you want to have a decent sized token, to not get stuck to put in the AI trading glitch. Let me scroll down a little bit more. This would it look like too. It could come up looking like this. Momentum up. You feel me? Might want to put your money on there on a momentum up. It's a red candle. It said momentum up. All right, take the trade. Put your money down. See what happens. Or you might get a 5, 10%, 7%. Take it. Boom. Because you put it on a momentum up. So you really, you're kind of gambling, but you got the momentum up. So you know you're going to get at least 5% on your trade. At least, 3% at least. Hey, you're working with, $10,000 or better. Take the trade. You feel me? Versus this, a momentum down. Now you know you're not going to put your money on a momentum down because it says momentum down. So let that jump play out until you get the green light. Now, if you get a momentum down and you waited for a possible retracement up, take the trade. You know you're going to get that momentum up. Yes, you might have to deal with some volatility, but you're dealing with volatility now. What's the problem? What is the time on this? What is the time on this? Is this the daily? Look, this is the daily. So you went through some some volatility during that day before. I mean, you see, okay, yes, you went through the volatility, but before the volatility happened, you got a possible retracement up, green light, and you put your money there. You're just waiting for that momentum up. Boom. That's probably like a good 10, 12% increase. Take the trade. You're playing with real money. You're not doing what you're doing now, waiting for like a 5, 10, 20, 30x. You feel me? This is how we're going to be able to scalp and keep getting our money. Now, you're going to want to, every time you win, you're going to want to send your money over to USDC. If I could find it, right? Okay. Don't know what this is. All right, I don't know what is going on right now. My computer tweaking. That's all right. I'll just close out all of it. Yo, 9 in the chat. What's the word, y'all? All right. So when you swap over to USDC, it's pretty much one for one. If you make 100,000, if you make 1 million this cycle, you swap that over to USDC. That way, you are preserving your capital. That way, you could use the money glitch and actually have a piggy bank because you're a walking bank of money that's not being taxed. Every time you win the trade and you send the USDC, you don't have to worry about paying taxes. You only have to worry about paying taxes when you take the money out. Now, when you take the money out, it's simple math, right? You just go to your calculator. We gonna tweaking. All right, right, so boom. You're gonna go to your calculator because everyone worried about the taxes. Everyone thinks you need $1 million to be able to leave the markets. No, you guys, we see how Ethereum is acting. We see how Ethereum projects are reacting. We see the new plays that are coming in. We need to use this next leg, possible two more legs up, to get out. Preferably the next leg, preferably us breaking our local highs. So let's say we break our local highs. Let's say they give us a 5x, right? A 5x. That'll probably give me 10,000, right? That's just me. It could, this number could go up, the more Elon I buy. But let's say Elon, the next leg up, Elon gives us a 5x, that puts me at $10,000. Now, am I only going to am I not going to sell anything once I see this money on my screen? Am I just going to take out a little bit and wait for the pullback because I think it's going to? No, I'm going to leave 1 billion tokens. I'm going to leave 1 billion tokens for safekeeping, but I'm going to take the money. I'm going to take the 10 G's. That way, I could start my AI trading glitch. Now, the AI trading glitch, boom. Every time you win, so boom, you got 10,000. That's plus 7%, right? Plus 7% equals, I didn't even do it right? I didn't even do it right. So 10 G's plus 7% equals 700 equals $700. I mean, that's pretty simple, right? Now let's say we do this for 2 weeks, right? Now let's say we do this for 2 weeks, right? So 2 weeks, that's 14 days. So that's 7 times 14, right? It gives us 98. So let's put 10,000 plus 98%. If I could do it, right? 10,000 plus, one more time, 10,000 plus 98%. That equals 19 G's. So you made $9,800 within 2 weeks. That's more than what most people make in a month. Within 2 weeks, you've made $9,800. Now, you got to remember that number, right? $9,800. Now you always gotta go and do your own research because each state is different. I'm just gonna do a round number of 30% taxes on your on your $9,800. So 9,800 plus 30%. That's 2,940. So after you pay 2,940 off of 9,800 minus 2,940, you're gonna have $6,000, and I know that's more than what most people make. Most people make minimum wage or less, or maybe you might get a good 30, $30 an hour or something. I know it's not coming to this, or maybe it get close. But for you to work, you working 40 hours a week plus to get something like this. And this is with us paying Uncle Sam his partial of 30%, which would be in this case $2,940. Now that's $6,000 in the pocket within 2 weeks. What happens if you do it for 4 weeks? What happened? Like, now, I mean, you only got to cover your overhead once a year of $500. It shouldn't be a problem. You make sure you pay Uncle Sam once a month. That way, you know what I mean? You don't get caught up in the mix and you keep growing your money. Well, for me, since this is mine, all right, that's two that's 2 weeks, right? That's 2 weeks of me trading, right? Cause I'm just trying to keep it simple, 7% a day. You feel me? I just wanna grow my money 7% a day. All right. Say I don't want to do nothing no more. I don't want to trade for the rest of the month. I could do that. I could do that. I could travel. I could shop. I could do everything I want. And this is with me taking it easy. What happens if I really lock in, like how I know I'm going to do? This is what I mean by us being able to keep our money, grow our money, and be able to enjoy our lives. Now I'm about to go deeper. So we're in the Ethereum project right now, and we need new projects to get into. We need new projects to get into, and I got a couple projects that I feel that are going to do extremely well, that are within, besides Solana. You feel me? Solana is, definitely a cornerstone. You definitely got to have Solana in your pocket. You feel me? But let's go to the SUI ecosystem. You feel me? First one I would like to pull up is Deep Book Protocol. Let me go to all real quick. Y'all see the chart. This project is built on the SUI ecosystem, and it has to do with the money being injected into the SUI. So it's pretty much doing with SUI money being injected into the SUI ecosystem. Super bullish. Super bullish. We have a all-time high of 30 cents in 2025 in the beginning of the year, just like us. Don't you remember we had a 200% pump in the beginning of the year? So did Sui's Deep Book Protocol. Y'all should bookmark this. I feel like we should start accumulating this with Sui, because I feel like the Sui ecosystem is going to be good. Or maybe you just want to have it on your watch list. That way you could put it into your AI trading glitch later. But me personally, I'm going to start accumulating more Deep Book Protocol, because I feel like it's going to hit all-time highs and better. But right now, I'm going to wait for the pullback and try to see where it plateau at. I'm not really going to go into pricing right now. I just want to show you the project. That way you could, get a better understanding of, what I'm trying to put down. Another project is, and every project I show you is on crypto.com, so you're good. Another project is Walrus. Let me pull up the chart real quick. Walrus. It began in January, February, March. So it began in March in 2025, and it's only up 25%. I feel like since this is a SUI project, I feel like it's extremely undervalued, and this project also has to deal with storage. I feel like this project is going to take off, especially once people really start playing this, get into the SUI ecosystem, start playing the game. What if they use this Walrus as their storage? And I'm pretty sure Walrus could be used as storage in other type of ways. But then again, this is on the SUI ecosystem, and it's very, very close to $1 billion market cap. I feel like this could accumulate. I feel like this could achieve $1 billion market cap with ease, especially once Ethereum recover, Bitcoin recover, the whole market recover. I feel like this could go to $1 billion market cap with ease. You feel me? Likewise for Deep Book Protocol. Let me pull that up real quick. I know I went back, but I feel like Deep Book Protocol could definitely go to $1 billion market cap plus. Like, we just gotta buy the red to get ahead and wait for this John to play out. If we all think Sui's going to do well, I believe Deep Book Protocol will continue to do well, and I feel like Walrus can also earn you gains. But me personally, I put Deep Book Protocol over Walrus because of the chart, but I put Walrus over Deep Book Protocol because of price. Because I feel like getting into Walrus, I feel like yes, you're getting in before it achieved a 100% candle, but hey, I feel like going into the market, going into the final stretch of this market, this definitely could give us some good gains. You feel me? Just something to put your to put on the radar. Something else is um this virtual protocol. So virtual is on Ethereum and Base. Virtual protocol. So it's built on Ethereum, but I feel like this is one of Ethereum's top tokens without it being, a meme coin. I feel like, to have something like this in your portfolio will be extremely good. But this is just a surface. I didn't really do a lot of research, but the reason I'm pulling up is because this this project has been on the top 24-hour gainers since I started doing my notes, and I've been seeing it even before I started doing my notes. So I feel like this is going to be one of those strong projects. I feel like it's definitely an underdog because Sui's taking a lot of spotlight, Solana's taking a lot of spotlight. Everyone's focused on Ethereum itself, but I feel like this is definitely a diamond in the rough. It started in 2024. As you see, it was very quiet, but it had a huge explosion. And look, when it had an explosion at the end of the market with us, Visuals Protocol, around the same time Deep Book went crazy. The same time Dogelon Mars went crazy. You feel me? And then it had a cool off. Does that mean, oh, the market is over? No, it was a cool off. I feel like buying Virtuals Protocol now before, we go crazy. Let's just say the same time Dogelon Mars go crazy, I feel like Virtual Protocol is gonna go crazy. I feel like Deep Book, Deep Book, Deep Book Protocol is gonna go crazy. Yeah, you guys, I feel like this is gonna be a hit. But for right now, we gotta lock in. I know it's up massively, but I feel like it could still go higher, especially being at the era at the area of the market of the bull run that we're currently in, because we know from the Bitcoin rainbow chart that we're not done. We could tell from the M2 money supply chart that we're not done. Hey, just a little food for thought. But something else, a coin that's actually built on virtual protocol. I cannot pronounce it, but it's definitely diamond in the rough, and it looks cool to me. I like the little got like a little meme vibe to it. I cannot pronounce this, John. If you could, if you could pronounce it, you got it. But also, this was built on the virtual protocol. When did it go up? Same time in January, just like Elon pump, just like Deep Book Protocol pump, just like Virtual Protocol pump around the same time. We know that the market's not over. I feel like buying this project right now at these prices, it's a win-win situation, because once it goes back up to those prices, you're going to be in the green heavily, heavily, and at least in you know maybe you're not able to buy all these projects, but at least you're able to point your AI trading glitch with more accuracy. Granted, I got days of data. I got I got projects on projects, but out of all the projects I've seen within the past 2 weeks, these are the best projects. These are the best ecosystems, L1s, whatever you want to call them. These are the best projects I've in performance wise, within the niche I'm looking for, because I'm not only looking for good Ethereum projects, I'm looking for good ecosystems, good L1s that are growing and or have good communities, good devs that have a lot going on for it with mass adoption. That's where that's why Sui is number one. And then you got Solana, but Solana's a powerhouse. But maybe you want that diamond in the rough. You want to take a little bit of a gamble, but you also you definitely want to have some type of a win going on in your head. That's where the virtual protocols go come in. Granted, I didn't take a deeper dive into virtual protocols, but you see the chart and you see how these two coins are connected, and you see what time they pumped around the same time we pumped. So that's why it all makes me more bullish, because I know this is not done. And we all know that this is not done. Listen, man, you better lock in, man. I just wanted to show y'all something, because I ain't going to just sit here and, just price predict y'all to death. I actually want y'all to learn everything I'm learning. That way y'all can keep y'all sword as sharp as possible to cut down these fucking mortals, because they're all doubting us. They're doubting Ethereum, they're doubting Bitcoin, they're doubting Sui, they're doubting Solana, they're doubting crypto, period. They rather work for the rest of their lives. We're gonna cash out and ball. Real rap. 10 toes with this shit. You feel me? But hey, some people want to work forever. That's them. 10 in the chat. 10 in the chat. That's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to, touch base. But I'm about to. I'll rap with y'all for a little second. I roll a little something, man. See who rocking with me, man. See who rocking with me. Jake, first in the chat. Crypto Head, EBG, Proxa. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Man, that shit was funny as EVG. Yeah, man, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, y'all. No problem. What's the word? My boy for not, my B for not tuning in. You boys in Japan. Yo, boys in Japan, it's been a few months. We live in it, but over here, but they have places accepting BTC. I forgot my wallet and sent some BTC as payment. That's dope. That's dope. I bet they would be. Japan got everything. I put nothing past Japan. I know they on top of everything. Um, Visual. It could take as long as it wants to, bro. I hold forever. Nah, don't say that shit, Visual. I'm ready to. I'm trying to get to it. Like I got. You hear me? I got goals. I got things to do. I got hotels to go to, clothes to buy. I got things to do. I got. Nah, I mean, shit. Not forever, man. Not forever. How certain are you? Very certain. EVG. Everything is at play for 204. Bro, whatever the market give me, I'm taking it, dog. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I just need double digits. I just don't need I couldn't sell for a nickel, man. I could sell for a dime. I'd rather it be a dub. I ain't gonna hold you. As hard as we're going right now, man, look, the market is going to give us what we work for. You know, they're going to see the community. They're going to see that we're going hard, that we ain't sell. You feel me? They're going to see that there was a pump for 606 and people are still talking about this token. They're going to see. But the thing is, right? This is another thing I wanted to talk to y'all about. So, we can't sit here. The reason I don't want to, we can't hold and think that we're going to grow like the rest of the, how you see some tokens just, grow and they hold their gains. People are scalping and they don't like us. The million watch lists are people that either don't believe in a project or just have some a little bit money on the project. That way, if it go up, They just taking the money. Peep game. There's over a million watch lists, right? And no one talks about Dogelon Mars. They just pretty much talk about the tokens that are really doing good. But when Dogelon Mars even pumps, they still don't talk about Dogelon Mars. Why? Because they either don't have it, they don't believe in it, or if they did have some, they sold it and just, they took their profits. So we have to do the same, especially since we're buying so long and holding so long. We have people that actually want to sell on us. And since we're so deep in the bull market right now, we can't fumble the bag. I'm glad I'm glad that we seen the 6 zeros and we held because we know how it felt. But now moving forward, like what if we get what if we go back to 6 zeros and come back down? Like we have to, or we go past 6 zeros and then we come back down, but the market is still not over. Remember, there should be like two more legs left. There should be one more to put us, back over 100K. How Ethereum's going to do, your guess is good as mine. And maybe, once we top out, we get a double top. But a double top is not promised, so this is why we're going to take our profits. You feel me? We going to do this shit the right way. Secure our bloodlines and get back to my life because I've been sacrificing, man. I haven't been doing nothing, man. I mean, I've been doing a little some here and there, but I ain't doing it how I really want to do it. I'm trying to do it right. I'm trying to do it right, y'all. Let's say if Shib can do it, why can't we? Yo, we're gonna do it better than Shib because Shib was a yo. I feel like Shib was like a cash grab. I don't feel like they really cared about their community. I didn't really see no Shib post like that. I never seen, you know what I mean? Like, granted, we don't know who Dogelon Mars is, but at least he, you know what I mean? He made a legit game for us. He or she they post and stuff. You feel me? That's all you can really ask for. You feel me? But shit, like they created what if Dogelon Mars created four other tokens within its own? Like that was crazy, bro. I never. But hey, Shib could do his things though. I'm not going to hate on Shib because shit, that Shib and Dogecoin's the reason I got into crypto. I ain't going to hold you. I just, I matured. That's all. I'll be happy when ETH booms. Yeah, me too, bro. Every day, bro. Just waiting for it. But you know what? There's no one here. That's what I'm realizing. There's no one here. Anyone that's in crypto right now is in crypto. Like there's no normal people here. I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be buying once Bitcoin's at 150,000. You feel me? Ain't no one in crypto right now. No one even believe in it. It's just us. Like that FOMO is real. Like it's only the people that's in crypto right now and can hold are gonna be the ones that make it. It's the people that come after us that's gonna get chopped up and we could get chopped up too. We could round trip the bag too. This is why I'm talking to y'all because I want y'all to put a realistic price like a 5x, 5x your money. You should be happy with that if you DCA'd when you were supposed to and you ain't just buy tops. A 5x plus on Dogelon, that's good to start the AI trading glitch, man. It's good to start the AI trading glitch. Work out that you can't just, go to your job and just say, fuck all of y'all. You feel me? You're gonna have to, work out that last week. Work out that last week. That way you got some cushion to really start trading. You feel me? Or like you feel me? You could put your wife on if you got someone that she could really understand what's going on. But me personally, I'm just taking the hymns because I'm like the only one. Ain't There's no one in this house that understand this crypto shit. So I gotta, you know. But I don't care. I want to do it. I want to do it. But like, nah, I mean, you know, once get your bread up and shit, you'll be able to tell your wife, be like, ah, yeah, I'm going out. I'm going on a trip. Watch the phone for me. Give her a little job, or just have her do nothing. You feel me? Nah, I mean, this crypto shit. You could go. I mean, go put up your wife. Go put up your little demon, your honey dip, whatever you call her. You feel me? Be able to put her up somewhere, man. That's the purpose, at least for me. Like, nah, I mean, I'm trying to step my rank up, bro. I ain't trying to do this normal work. Like, why work every day when there's a way out? That's the confusing part for me. Nothing in life is easy. That's why we stick together. Real rap, EBG. Nothing in life is easy. Life be hard, man. Life be hard, man. But I know a little bit of paper make it all better. 7% a day keep the stress away. For sure, for sure. I I keep stacking because of our small community. Man, we locked in, man. Alex, what's the word? I believe in the whole Mars thing, and Elon will be able to, and it being made in U.S. crypto. What you say? I believe in the whole Mars. Yeah, but we got to get up there first. We're still in like the test trials. You feel me, for going to Mars? We're still in the test trials. Like we got to make sure we sturdy before we really go all the way to Mars. But yeah, I believe like we should be able to use crypto on Mars. PayPay is super cheap right now too. I'm kind of growing out of meme coins. Like I look at meme because there's so many meme coins, man. It's so many meme coins that like I already got on my radar, like Maneki. You got Maneki, you got Popcat, Turbo, Frog, Just Chill Guy, Neuro, Pudgy Penguins, Dog with Hat. But Dog with Hat wasn't ain't really been coming up, but Bonk has. Win been coming up a lot. Win. That's WEN. Moodang, Pudgy Penguins again, Just Chill Guy again. But this week, lately, last couple of days, it's been like a little mismatch. It's been, multi chains been going on a lot. So that's another thing I recognize. Like last couple of days, I seen like bubble maps, um, DIA, and bubble maps again. There's a lot of money being moved around. Like this is what I'm saying. Like Ethereum will always be around, but I want to get into the new projects, into the new ecosystems that's growing before they really, mature. You feel me? But I ain't gonna hold you. Fucking I seen a lot of people talk about PI. With everything Elon has, potential is set high at 10 billion market cap, which is possible for the near future. What would 10 billion market cap put us at, EVG? I don't know the math on that. There's the gas. Yeah, I didn't want to start smoking because like I I be forgetting certain steps sometimes. Like I be thinking y'all know to do the taxes to deduct for taxes, but there might be someone that don't, and maybe every time they sell, they're not thinking about taking out an extra 30% or whatever percent it is for their state they live in for taxes. So I don't want people to think, my main thing is, bro, I don't want no one to think you need, like, if you're starting off with a couple thousand, a couple hundred, like you're going to exit the market a millionaire. Like that shit does not happen. Like be happy with your 5 to 10x. Hopefully you get nice 100x. But like let's keep it. You know what I mean? We got to keep it. Realistic. You feel me? Because I'm not trying to round trip this bag. Because if I knew what I knew early this year, I would have sold and bought my favorite projects now. This time, I'm going to sell, but have it sitting in USDC. That way, once I see the market fall, I could buy my favorite projects or the projects that I seen that was moving good. That's probably going to put in the same moves again, but at a lower price and get way more. I have more money to work with. This is why I'm trying to get everyone prepared for it, because everyone. But I know people gonna laugh at me like, "Oh, you sold early. You scared, man." Listen, I'm making money. I don't want to hear that. Oh, you scared? Nah, I'm making money. Shit, I'm not over here up every night taking down crypto notes of strong projects for nothing. We gonna make money. I'm on the type of time like, do I start charging people for this shit, or do I like make like a members only videos of what we're doing? You know what I mean? Members only videos. I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. After this shit really popped though, I just want to go back to the shadows, man. I just want to go back to the shadow. I don't really want to become famous. I mean, fame has its perks, but I don't know no one famous, so why I gotta be famous? I could get my money, go back to the shadows, live my life, right? You feel me, you guys? Like I be feel like I'm doing too much, but like I got touch base. You already know, EVG. I got touch base with the gang. You know what I mean? Because we got to hit this lick together. But I'm trying to go back to where I came from. No one know me. Getting money. There's always someone in the chat that copies my emoji patterns. Funny as hell. We gonna catch this lick. You already know. You already know, visual. Stack and hold. You already know, visual. You already know. Visual, are you a girl? Either way, either way. Hope you a girl sending kissy emojis though on folks, but you still welcome, visual. Is Eli getting taxed still or no? See, the thing is, Elon is a U.S. cryptocurrency, but Donald Trump didn't pass the bill for U.S. currencies not to be taxed for capital gains. That hasn't been rolled out yet, but I can't blame him for not rolling that out yet. Taking care of the, he's taking care of what's, really important. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to get that, but later down the line, let the market. Right now, the market's just trying to digest tariffs, but they're losing their minds. You feel me? Let them cower, let them lose their minds. It's a whole bunch of people stuck in that's in the old system. That's there's two type of people in the old system. You're either at the top of the old system or the bottom of the old system. If you're at the top of the old system, you don't want to leave the old system because you always know it, and you know what I mean. You always win from it. So you having to migrate to Bitcoin, it's like it's kind of a kind of puts a bad taste in their mouth, but they'll get used to it. But the people at the bottom, now they're at we're in like two different. There's it's either you want to work forever or or it's like no one wants to work forever, but no one wants to put in the work. I'm starting to recognize that. Is that a fucking ant? It's getting warm, y'all. Use some pneumonia on them windows. But yeah, waiting for that. Waiting for that. Waiting for that regulation. But what's going to happen. Our SEC chair is bullish on crypto. We straight. Yeah, taxes is crazy. Anyone have 100 billion Elon? There's someone in here that got 100 billion Elon. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, phase two. Phase two. You should do it. Visuals. It's kind of like court view. Never heard of that. Never heard of it. You damn right we gonna win. But you think, yo, you think I came here to play, bro? This is for the bloodline, bro. Our freedom, bro. Real shit, cuz. Real shit, man. Like we not, man. I'm not sitting. I'm not gonna sit here and be on the computer for like hell no. And we going. I'm trying to learn this shit. This is only the beginning. Deep book protocol. Deep book protocol. Yeah, yeah. Mods. Let's get the stickers in the chat. I gotta create some stickers and everything, man. I didn't even completely set up my YouTube, John. I never thought it would get this big. I was just trying to get out the information. I never thought I'd actually have people in the chat for real, for real. Especially 2 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy. Deep. I never see number two. I found Walrus Aerodrome. What type of project is Aerodrome? I think I wrote that down the other day. Turbo. Turbo's another ETH project, but you feel me? I got my Elon bag already, but I feel like Turbo could do good. I feel like Turbo's gonna do swell, but I'm kind of stretched thin. It's like, do you want to go to the Turbo route, or do you want to get more coins that are in the Sui ecosystem? That's where I'm at. Like I'm kind of like trying to. I'm already in the Ethereum ecosystem. I might as well just be patient and start accumulating inside the Sui ecosystem because I know it's going to grow. But if I had the money, like all your plays right now were A1 visual, real rap. All your plays right now were A1. If I had the bag, yeah, you feel me? But right now I gotta work for my bag, and DCA with utmost Shit. Like I gotta be careful, you feel me? All chess moves type shit. Yo, what's good, Ant? I see you, G. Man, we got it, man. We gotta lock in, man. We gotta lock in. Like if I feel it, like you feel me. If I feel it, I gotta lock in with y'all. And besides, like sometimes you feel me. Like once I found out about about the way these other ecosystems connect and like how certain coins connect with other certain coins, like I gotta let y'all know because the more I learn, I get to show y'all and y'all be able to understand. You feel me? Because it's all we all want consciousness, and consciousness just grows. Like we all connected some type of way, one way or another. And the apple don't fall far from the tree. If we ain't come this far as a people, as a humanity, being stupid, we didn't get this far being stupid. There was a select few that paved the way, that caught on to what's going on, and ain't get the shit in the stick. I'm listen. My bloodline ain't getting the shit in the stick. No sir, Aunt. No sir. Yeah, it would have been a nice catch. You got shit. Shit, you better than me, visual. Sometimes I be getting some designer shit, but as long as it get me there, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be alright. Native one in the house. You're try to make a dollar out of 15 cents. I heard that. Corleone. Oh, okay. All right. Now I mean, you did what you had to do. SHIB isn't even a blockchain; it's a protocol. man, man, SHIB was the heydays, man. SHIB was the heydays, but SHIB's gonna put in moves. Watch, SHIB gonna start moving. Look, watch, SHIB gonna make a move, in the whole market. You feel me? That's like once SHIB move, just think about all the people that's gonna come back, because that's gonna bring back euphoria. Real rap. Nah, you can't forget. Like I gotta, cause the thing is, the set and forget is for. I feel like that set and forget is for people that like are not as active. You know what I mean? I'm not at the point in my life where I can't be active in my investments. Like it's weird to say, but if you have the fire in you, you're supposed to be fighting because the fire is not going to be there forever. So you have to stay 10 toes until you have to take a seat. And everything, listen, you guys. I'm getting tired. I can't imagine doing my job for another 20 years, let alone 10. I'm getting out of here. I'm out this joint. I'll yo, native one. I'll be I'll be less active in my investments once I really got it like that. Once I'm really like making money in my sleep. For real, for real. Cause right now it's Scalp City. As soon as I get the bag, it's Scalp City. on the stoner. I'm a stoner. Fucking right. Damn right. Yeah, kick rocks. I live by set it, forget it since 2022. Man, that was crazy. The bad thing about that is no one had the compass at that time. If you wouldn't have bought if you known that you was in sales seriously. You wouldn't have bought. That's how that's how I know no one's here because I'm showing people that it's saying accumulate and the price isn't going up. It's just us, you guys. I just want to let y'all know that it's not even a competition anymore. Every project, yo. I'm so serious. It's every project. At least, we're going to, focus on the ones that are doing good or the ones that have shown extreme strength. You feel me? But for the most part, as much as we're locked in, we're going to win. And we have a plan. We just have to be patient. And we know better. Listen. Once it's drawn reverse, I ain't sitting through no damn retracement like this again. If I see the retracement happen, all right, I'm gonna have the minimum of my bags. And if it keep going, all right. But I know it'll come down. But I'm not gonna round trip the bag, especially with Elon. Elon goes straight up and comes straight down. It does not. It holds its levels like Dogelon Mars. It holds its levels like around like like 16, 15. Let's go to the charts real quick. Doggone Mars does not hold it barely holds its levels. Like when this John takes off, it goes straight to Mars. So when I go to all, so this was 706, and then it took off. Like right now, we're like 601, 601, 601. But if you zoom in, we gotta beat these all-time highs and we gotta beat these local highs. That's why I'm saying like I ain't gonna leave that on the table. I could leave on a nickel. I could leave a nickel on the table. I played with some money in my life. I played with a little sub. I played with some scraps. So I could hold. It was in the 609. All right, it's saying the 609, y'all. It's saying we hit a 609. I don't know. I feel like the numbers are changing. I swear it was a 606. I feel like a lot of numbers. I remember too much. Certain shit I do not I do not forget. I do not forget numbers. I'll probably forget a name, but I won't forget it. I won't forget a number. Like so, we gotta beat 609. I seen it. I guess when by the time I woke, that I guess that's what I could say. By the time I woke up, it was at a 606. That's by the time I woke up. So Elon went all the way up here. The data's there. Hey, the money. What time? What time? Yeah. Shit. We gotta beat that. And if we're gonna beat that, I want to know by how much. Your guess is better than mine. I mean, how much was it bigger from? See, I gotta go to the. I gotta go to the forecast because this John, it really took flight, and I thought it went to 606. This is my first time like really like looking at it, because we looked at it for so long. 180. That would be crazy. 180 from 180 from our local highs. Where would that put us? That's crazy. How many zeros is that? That's 5 zeros too. 5 zeros 2 4. Is that our? That's close to our all time highs, y'all. Now that I'm looking at it, that's real close to our all time highs. Listen, if it go that high, y'all know what to do, man. Y'all know what to do. It could happen anytime. Granted, you might not be able to get the tippity tippity top, but if you see it, take it, and you know how to grow that money. You feel me? But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All time highs, man. But we need just waiting on ETH. ETH taking 1,000 years. Or maybe it's just a shakeout of shakeouts. But I don't understand how they could think people will quit on ETH when half of the it's like a lot there's a lot of projects on ETH. Like I always get ETH, some type of project has ETH, is ETH compatible, is ETH compatible. Like it's crazy. Mm, take a closer look at man. That's why I gotta sell because people only want to come around when it get good, and they just want to have it on their watch list and sell whatever chump change they have in it, just in case. Like I feel like people just have it just in case. So now I know because we talked about it for a while. We had like a nice pump, and that drone did not hold its gains. Say less. Say less. But we gonna still be locked in though. Cause now like the next time, once we break that, oh yeah, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be something pretty. I know that much. Look at these. So this is good down here. We're oversold on the stock RSI. We're oversold. We're poised. We're poised to switch over. The regular RSI, we ain't catching the bears no time soon, but at least we're in the medium range. That's some type of strength. But let's see what happens. At least it's not like a bad trajectory going down. I could say that much. It's not a bad trajectory coming down. Like if I was to, I don't know, like maybe I don't know. Let me see something. Damn, that shit met up in like September, October 2025. It might happen. You know, I guess sideways action is probably the best action right now. So yeah, like DCA, y'all. If you don't know, now you know. See, look, this is why being around a full cycle, you learn a lot. You feel me? You really learn a lot. Even though it's It's a different type of learning. That's the best I could say. It's a different type of learning. Yeah, hopefully we get some good motion in May. Hopefully, hopefully. Yeah, yeah. It might happen at the end of the year, but we might start trading higher. But I don't. Shit, just gotta keep your head on the swivel at this point. I got. I'm just trying to get as much as I can. That way, when I do take profits, I'll be alright. I ain't trying to have too many wallets out there. Yo, profits. But, bro, I ain't trying to pay the gas fees for real, for real. Because I'm on crypto.com. I think I got a small bag on Uniswap, but you always gotta pay gas fees. Probably like, but yeah, I do trust crypto.com though. They never crash. They never crash. I say that. $50? 50, bro. I was saying like 10. $50. Yo, I think it could rip though. Buy more Sui, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more Sui though. $50. Possible. The world will the world it's possible. I seen yo, it's possible. I seen a lot of stuff. I seen a lot of stuff with Sui. Real rap. And shit. But listen, hey yo, you guys, listen, you guys. I need to get some sleep. I got work in the morning. I just want to, put y'all on, tell y'all what I seen, and things could change, but it will be documented. That way, I could, connect this spider web together because it bears fruit. You feel me? We just need to be able to capitalize and be able to sell, you guys. I know that you feel me. Elon is our baby, but it's Elon is here to change our reality. So we need to make Captain proud. You feel me? We need to make Captain proud, and because I'm pretty sure he's proud of us that we ain't sell at 606. I'm pretty like now. I mean, you feel me? Because now we could actually stomach holding and buying the bottom. You feel me? Because like I don't know. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I gotta run it up for a little bit before I could just disappear. Because I really want to disappear, you guys. I'm not gonna hold you. I really want to disappear. But there's a lot of new narratives, and a lot of the narratives are games, and I'm a gamer, so nah. I mean, I'm definitely trying to get right. I'm definitely trying to get right and actually be able to have some fun with this crypto shit. Nah, I mean, but yeah, another one in the books, man. Free to real, man. Until next time. Until next time. All right, y'all. Peace. It's your boy, Moonbound